am in school in an MBA program plus working full time, so it's been busy. But there's been one bright point of my week. Not just one, but one bright point of my week is...
And what is that?
DirecTV managed to get my TV stations back.
Oh!
Now, last time I said they had until Sunday, and I was fully prepared to go to UVerse on Monday. So I asked my loving husband to check into it, and I think he delayed because he doesn't want to give up Sunday ticket, NFL Sunday ticket.
Right.
So I think the stations got back Friday morning, and sure enough, Friday night I had it tuned to 304, and I watched some Everybody Loves Raymond and King of Queens, and I slept like a baby.
So the world was turned right.
Where everything is all right in the household now.
Do you think that your protest that you sent out over the airwaves had any impact on DirecTV and Viacom's deal?
I wish it did, but I'm pretty sure it didn't. I wish I would have called and complained, because I know some people that called and complained. One girl got $5 off per year plus premium channels.
Really?
Another girl got $10 off per month. $10 per month off for the entire year. And I'm still stuck with,
And usually, you would be leading those type of protests.
I was busy. Okay, with work and school, I was busy.
Yeah.
And I think I'm still going to call and ask for some sort of remuneration for my pain and suffering during that week and a half or so that I did not have my channels.
Can you define that word?
Remuneration?
Just in case
payback.
For those out there.
I need some payback.
Well, a lot has happened this week, and unfortunately, the main tragic issue that happened was out in Aurora, Colorado.
Aurora?
On Thursday night. That's kind of hard to say.
Aurora. Yes.
Colorado on Thursday night for The Dark Knight Rises. And what's ironic is I actually went to a trilogy event here in Atlanta, in Lawrenceville.
So they showed all 3 movies?
They showed all 3 movies.
And you watched all 3 movies?
I watched 2 out of the 3 movies. So they started at 6 p.m. And it did not end till about 3 a.m.
That's for people that don't have to work.
Right. Yeah, I went to work late on Friday.
Okay.
And so didn't make the first movie, but was there by the time the second movie started. And it's really sad because it was a fun event. People were dressed up like Batman from head to toe and Catwoman, and
Did you wear your cat suit?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
It was a cleaner. Didn't get it out in time. So, they were, people were, it's just a nice jovial atmosphere. And so I can only imagine what those people went through out there in Colorado. And just to some crazy dude, 24 years old, and looks like that, what's his name? James Holmes is his name. And, just completely psychotic. Like, there's no explanation for it at all.
There's no explanation. And it's really sad. That's what I woke to on Friday morning. I got up bright and early for my 5 a.m. run. And on the way back, after I finished, I turned the radio station on and they were talking about it. And initially, I didn't know where it was. So I automatically thought, oh my God, do I need to call and check on Keena? Did this happen in Atlanta? Because I knew you were out there with the Fanatics at a midnight showing. But yeah, it's really sad. And, people, you would think that you could go to the movie theater and feel safe.
Yes.
It's like, where is it safe? We already know that you just can't go to school and feel safe.
Right. And it was 13 years. And I think it was 13 years and 13 miles from Columbine.
Some of that number stuff. Whew.
Yeah.
And then, you can't go to the mall and feel safe. I mean, where can you go? You could barely go to church and feel safe. And it's just sad. And apparently he's offered no explanation as to why he did this, why he chose this place, why he did this. So,
But, like my dear Aunt Mutt said to me a long time ago is, Keena, you can't understand crazy.
Unless you're crazy.
Even can crazy understand crazy?
I think crazy can empathize with crazy.
Crazy can empathize with crazy, but do you think they understand it?
Well, I don't think crazy understands much of anything.
Right, that's the
So apparently, because this guy is a PhD candidate, I've been warned that maybe I shouldn't try and pursue my PhD.
It may make you lose your mind.
Right. I don't think a PhD in accounting is the same as a PhD in neuroscience. So I think I might be okay.
So maybe your crazy's kind of.
It won't be with bombs and chemicals. It will be with numbers.
Like a 10K. Yeah. 10 key. Excuse me, a 10 key. Like you'll just start calculating.
I just start calculating a whole bunch of stuff. That would be my
like
crazy.
A beautiful mind.
Yes. Like,
is that Kimberly writing? Equations on the windows?
Yes. But not to make light of the situation.
Yeah.
It is sad, and I pray for the victims for that town, and hopefully they can get their lives back and be able to enjoy the movies again. Yes,
because how do you go back? What are they gonna do with that movie theater?
And how do you go to a movie that has action?
Yeah.
And be able to sit through it and not have some sort of post-traumatic stress disorder.
Right.
I mean, I remember one time I was actually involved in a robbery, and we were at a restaurant, and it was during the NBA finals. I remember going with my neighbor. This is years ago.
Oh, okay.
And we were sitting, and it just looked. I just thank God that we didn't sit when we first walked in the restaurant. There was a table right by the door.
Okay.
And they tried to sit us at that table right by the door, but we saw a table up by the TV, and we were like, well, let's go sit up there. So it was a good time. Of course, you have people rooting for each team, and all of a sudden I heard some glass break, and I'm thinking, I know, folks aren't fighting because everybody's having a good time, and it was a guy sitting next to me. He grabbed me. He was like, get down. And so he pulled me down, and I looked over. My neighbor had been sitting next to me, and all I saw was one of her shoes.
What?
I looked up, and I could see it was like young guys, and they both had like bandanas tied around their mouth. So one was kneeling in front of the bar, waving the gun like nobody moved. The other one had jumped over the bar, and I guess got the money out the register. And I was like, Lord, my purse is on the table. I'm thinking so they just left. Which I think they were stupid because the game had just started, and if they were smart robbers, they would have robbed us because we hadn't paid for our food yet.
Yeah.
But after that, I'll never forget, I was at another restaurant. I was sitting outside, and somebody behind me started to laugh loud, and they said, ah! And I almost jumped out of that place.
Yes.
So, and I wasn't even hurt. So I was on alert after that. So I can't imagine these people that want to go to a movie theater, and if there's some sort of action film or anything with a big boom in the movie, being able to sit down and enjoy the movie. So I hope everyone gets, the counseling that they need in order to proceed with their lives.
Yes. And what's really ironic about it is within the movie, part of the character, the evil character, so to speak, in the movie
is this a spoiler alert?
No, no spoiler alert.
Okay.
But the essence of their motivation for why they were doing it was pure chaos.
Okay.
That there was no motivation. It wasn't to get rich. It wasn't to gain power, which is usually why most people commit crime. It's either to get wealth or power or both. And in this, it was for pure chaos.
And it looks like that's what
that's what this gentleman, I can't call him a gentleman, that's what this maniac was doing. So it's just really sad.
Can we go to another
topic?
topic?
Definitely prayers for them. So I was going through, so my two favorite magazines are Essence Magazine and O Magazine. And so I was going through O Magazine, and I thought, hey, this may be something that'd be good to talk about because it's summertime. It's 100+ degrees in a lot of places.
Summertime. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's for, is it Angela who loves when you sing?
Andrea. She said,
Andrea loves when you sing.
Basically said she wished I wouldn't sing.
No, that's just that reverse psychology.
Yes.
That means she wants you to. That means she wants you to sing more.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So I was going through, and it said, what's the 10 smartest things you can do for your body this summer?
Okay, what can I do for my body this summer?
So why don't we, take a moment to renew and refresh and, get ourselves ready for the fall, and football season.
Yeah, where I gain most of my weight. Football with Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Right.
Yeah, I need to get my body ready for that.
So might as well energize ourselves for that. So, one of the things that they said was around eating an energizing breakfast.
What's considered an energizing breakfast?
Well, they give you one recipe, and it's for raw mesquite chia pancakes.
Mesquite as in like barbecue mesquite?
Barbecue, yeah.
Chia as in chia pet?
And it kind of looks like barbecued pancakes.
It looks like hamburgers.
It looks like hamburgers. It's actually chia seeds, pecan or macadamia nuts, dried mulberries, mesquite powder, maca root powder. What's maca root?
I don't know.
Is it MACA?
That's some Oprah
cinnamon.
stuff. That's some Oprah stuff. That's something that Oprah could get her chef to make, because I don't have any of I have cinnamon in my pantry. That's about the only thing on that list that I have in my pantry.
Yeah, well, and then you have to kind of make them, form the rounds.
Okay.
And then you have to let them sit overnight for 7 hours.
What's the next one? Because, I mean, really, that's for somebody that has a chef. You got to make them and form the round. That sounds like hamburger.
And so really what they're coming down to is saying you should start your day with a nutrient-dense meal that includes both protein and fat.
Okay.
So, so you can have a piece of bacon.
I was going to say bacon.
Yeah. So you can have a piece of bacon. Mm-hmm. Probably Canadian bacon's probably better for you. But, you can have, or an egg, a hard-boiled egg or something. So get you some some protein in the morning. That's what's important, because it gets your metabolism going.
Okay.
The next one's interesting. That I'm curious the last time you did it. Is hang upside down.
I think I was in elementary school the last time that I hung upside down. Hung. Last time I was upside down outside of being on somebody's roller coaster. And what does that do? Now,
a doctor's note, assuming you're not pregnant, don't have high blood pressure, heart disease, brain or eye issues, fractures, or spinal injuries.
Okay, so eye issues. I wear glasses. Does that count me out?
I don't know. They didn't give that kind of detail. Okay. I don't know what kind of eye issues. But they say it can improve your blood flow to certain areas. And it can also be good for your spine and neck, with the gravitational pull from your head helping open up the disc space.
Okay, so is that something you have to do first thing in the morning, or just any time of the day?
No, I think you can do this anytime. At this point, if you can get yourself upside down, if you can hang upside down.
Actually, I was going to get my husband to kind of hold me upside down.
Oh, okay. We'll get that on. We'll get that on picture.
We'll videotape that.
Videotape that. Yeah, so anytime you can get yourself upside down, like the monkey bars.
Oh yeah, remember?
We used to hang on that. I wonder if I could do that now and not be scared.
I'm gonna try it. We should go to the park. Like when no one's there, like bright and early, go to one of these parks, and only one of us at a time. So
we can spot.
Yeah, you can spot one another, and let's do that
and see if we could hang upside down.
I don't think I'd be scared, because you know how the monkey bars. We're older now, so I don't know if my legs would fit. You know how you can put your feet through one bar and your leg.
Okay, well, if I could hold it on the other bar.
Yeah. But our legs are longer. Well, mine are. My legs are longer.
Wait, what you trying to say? My legs have grown since I was 10.
Okay, but our legs are longer, so I don't know if we could fit them in there like that. But we should do that.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Yeah.
Because are my abs strong enough to pull
get
me back up?
I think you'll be fine.
I've been working on my core, so
yeah. But maybe we need to add one more person to come just so they can live to tell the story. Yeah.
Just in case. The next thing is eat a low glycemic index foods, or eat more low glycemic index foods.
Okay.
And so that is the system that ranks carbohydrates in food on a scale from 1 to 100 based on their effect on blood sugar levels. So foods like white bread, white rice, white potato, you really should be eating anything white.
Yeah, white is bad.
Is higher.
Not that white is bad, but white foods are bad. Clarification.
On the GI food scale, they're higher than black is right, brown is right. Brown is down, but it's like stone ground whole wheat, brown rice, nut butters, all those kind of things are better for your overall blood sugar levels.
Okay.
So, it's really important that you make sure you eat those high glycemic index foods, because they help reduce blood pressure and all of those good things.
Okay, so maybe I should switch from white rice to brown rice in my burrito bowl at Chipotle.
You absolutely should switch to brown rice.
That's what I'll take away from that one. I'll switch to brown rice.
Yeah, Randy O'Land. In this case, white is not right.
But get down with brown.
Yeah. All right, so we'll be back and finish the list and talk about a few other topics.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sounds good to me.